I'm your host, and let's introduce our sidekick, head writer, Joe Marcy! Guys, this is Joe's 17th episode. Right?
Officially too many. This is my 17th episode, and like my 17th vertebrae, it failing would cripple me.
Well, let's take a look at the news. Okay. This week, a Japanese astronaut admitted to lying about growing 3.5 inches while in space. But in his defense, he was just about to score with a super hot lady astronaut. On Friday, a Taiwanese court ordered a man to repay his mother for putting him through dental school. The sentence mandated that he should call her more and that she be more like his cousin Jeffrey. He's a lawyer. He's a really nice boy. Such a good boy. After Kim Jong-un claimed to have a nuclear button on his desk, President Trump fired back saying that he had a bigger one. This marks the most intense exchange of insults between international leaders since Reagan and Gorbachev exchanged your mama jokes.
Mr. Gorbachev, your mama's so fat she is the Berlin Wall. Learned that one in social studies.
In other Trump news, the president asked that a cognitive test would be included with his first physical exam. And his doctor said he aced it. That's good. That's good. We want that. We want him to do that. But what no one's talking about is how responsible he was for also asking for one of those good old butthole checks.
That's some good stuff.
In Sweden, a beer-loving father is fighting an ongoing legal battle for the right to name his child Pilsner. This is one that's really hits close home to me because I was planning on naming my kids Natty Light and licking wet shards of glass off the pavement.
Aw, your father's name. Nice homage.
In Florida this week, an opossum broke into a liquor store and ended up getting drunk on a bunch of bourbon. But before he was brought to a wildlife center to sober up, he was asked to be, sorry, we can take this again. Sorry. Live TV is amazing. In Florida this week, an opossum broke into a liquor store and got drunk on bourbon. But before being brought to a wildlife center to sober up, okay.
No, the teleprompter's wrong.
Is it?
You're good.
Oh, okay.
From the top.
From the top, sorry guys.
Reverse. That's my job.
Sorry. Thank you. Keep all this in. In Florida this week, an opossum broke into a liquor store and got drunk on bourbon before being brought to a wildlife center to sober up. I don't know what's more embarrassing, that an opossum broke into a liquor store, or that he ended up being elected the mayor of Boca Raton. Same guy from Listen.
Use the stability. Boca's a mess.
A Jeopardy contestant recently lost $3,000 on air for mispronouncing the song title, Gangster's Paradise. He pronounced it Surfing Safari by the Beach Boys. This week, Megabuses launched a promotional campaign that invites customers to propose on their buses. The campaign was created to make up for the overwhelming number of divorces that happen on Greyhound buses.
I had to buy her lawyer a ticket, too.
On Wednesday, Iowa police arrested 2 boys in connection with the crime of killing 500,000 bees. Their parents said it was just boys being boys, but Tommy and Landon slit the throat of 500,000 bees.
One at a time.
Carl. Scientists say a popular mermaid toy that binds children's legs together actually leads to an increased risk of drowning to 70%. And what a shame. Just more victims of pop culture's unrealistic body standards.
Mermaid tales, people.
New research suggests that adolescents actually last from the ages of 10 to 24. Which I find funny because I thought adolescence ends after you see your dad stab a guy. I was 8. Anyway, we've got a great show for tonight. Yeah. We have Black Acting Society members of the cast of Close Up Cars. Jack Gilman will perform later. Give it up for the Alleys of the Boulevard.
Welcome back to Pitt Tonight.
Okay, Andrew. I've been watching you host for a while now, and I gotta say, you have some weaknesses. It's nothing we can't fix, though. I'm here to coach you through your biggest one today.
My overall lack of stage presence.
No, but we should come back to that. No, think about it for a second. Every late night host needs to be good at what?
Making interns feel small.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what else? What does every late night host do?
Tell jokes.
Even James Corden? What do they all do?
They interview people.
Exactly. You got it. Every good host has to be able to get interesting info out of each of their guests, even when the guests are inherently uninteresting.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you out and give you a lesson in the late night interview. But I'm only here for one episode, so we're gonna have to speed it up.
What do you mean?
Interviews.
Oh, I have a desk, so we can bring that out too if we want to do it.
We're working fundamentals. You have to earn the desk.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Right.
Stand up.
Right.
Have a seat. Andrew, I have 4 audience members you've never met here for you to interview. Truly and honestly. Now, the first interview is going to last 1 minute.
Okay.
I'll time you. I want you to get to their heart. I want you to get to their soul. I want you to get what the French call dirty laundry.
On stage?
Yes. Make this interview interesting. Can you do that for me?
Yes. Yeah.
Send the first one out.
Hi.
I'm going to start on my mark.
Hey, so how you doing? I'm Andrew. Hi, Andrew.
Weak question. You know who you are. You don't need to say your name. He's on your show. Run it again.
Hey, some people do call me Andrew, but people call you what name?
What? Some people do call? Run it again.
You're trapped on an island. You can only bring 3 different celebrities from 3 different genres of entertainment.
Good question.
Which of the following people would you not bring? The ghost of Margaret Thatcher.
Great example.
The entire cast of Jersey Shore.
45 seconds.
Or yourself, because you see yourself as a star.
Myself.
Too long. Take it again.
Okay. So you're trapped on an island.
Not from there. Better answer.
Ghost of Margaret Thatcher.
Excellent. 30 seconds.
Which of the following Margaret Thatcher quotes are your favorite?
Are you really about to do this?
Absolutely.
New question.
You're right. Margaret Thatcher is not one of the following: a prime minister, a president.
Good. Quiz your guests. 10 seconds.
Are you Margaret Thatcher?
No.
Again.
No.
Different answer.
Yes?
Oh my God!
You had Margaret
We got
Thatcher on the
Margaret
show!
Oh my God!
Get out of here! You had me worried, but you ended strong, Andrew. Margaret Thatcher, what a catch!
I mean, honestly.
Now, I'm gonna need the same heart, but in half the time.
Absolutely.
Can you do a 30-second interview for me?
Yeah.
Send the next one out! On my mark.
You're wearing a shirt that says Adidas. Do you like that brand?
Yes.
Don't give her time to answer. Be assertive. Run it again.
You're wearing a shirt that says Adidas. Do you like that brand? Anyway.
That was the same question, Andrew. again.
If
You're
you-
doing great.
If you had to build a zoo, where would you want to build one?
In Pittsburgh? On land?
In Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's a wrong answer or not.
Pittsburgh getting another zoo. You need more zoos?
Yeah, be aggressive.
What you gonna put in the zoo?
Yeah, what you gonna put in the zoo?
Zebras? Giraffes? Giraffes?
Just giraffes and zebras, a whole zoo of just giraffes and zebras. You think people?
What do you think of that idea, Andrew?
Cool.
Thanks.
Good.
Yeah. What?
5 seconds. 4.
How many people will work
3,
there? Is it
2,
Amazon?
Yeah.
1.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever that was.
Yeah,
Get
5.
out. Get out of here. It was touch and go.
It was touch and go. It
But I
wasn't
think
Margaret
you can
Thatcher.
do a 15-second interview.
Okay.
I want you to be assertive. I want you to make a bold choice.
Yeah.
Send them out.
Nope.
Send them back.
Nope. No way.
That's Andrew.
Nope.
That's assertive.
No problem.
Send another one. "15 seconds. We understand the rules."
Give me your watch.
Yes! Excellent. Take it. Take his watch. You're a great guest.
It's mine.
That's the interview. Get out of here. What are you doing? He said get out of here. Some people want to stay in Gab. It's a good look for you. It's a good look for you.
Thank you.
Andrew, your last challenge, a 5-second interview.
Got it.
One question, make or break. Send that one guy back out. Geez, can we walk slower? Oh, geez, you really want to go through with this one?
No, not really. Like,
Well, too bad, we're doing it.
explain your mustache right now while you have it.
Penn State is the worst school in the world, and I don't even know what's going on, but I'm just.
Some people like to go there. It's okay.
Get out of here.
Bye-bye.
I think you nailed it.
Gotta watch. So, like.
How many hosts can say they did that? Andrew, you're ready for some real interviews. Godspeed.
Thank you. We'll be right back. And we're back with more Pitt Tonight. Our first guests this evening are members of Pitt's Black Action Society. Please welcome Karee-Anne Rogers and Jenea Lyles. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Sorry, that wasn't funny. This is just. Okay, so can you explain what Black Action Society is to all of us?
Sure, so I'll do that. So if you didn't know, Black Action Society is a student organization that serves the interests of in political, economical, social, educational needs of Black students on the University of Pittsburgh's campus, and that includes more laid-back events like movie nights, stuff like that, or more community-focused events like, why you should vote, what to do in certain political climates, different things of that nature.
What got both of you involved with Black Action Society?
I interned for BAS last year when I was a freshman. I got involved because I didn't really know anybody, period, didn't have many friends, and Black Action Society seemed fun, and it was, so I stayed involved.
I too had no friends, so it's okay though. It's over now. Freshman year, I joined the PR committee, public relations committee, made a bunch of flyers for stuff, so I felt special. Sophomore year and this year, I work with Blackline. That's BAS's magazine.
with BAS, you're not just representing a group of, most like organizations on campus are based around a single interest, like either it's like musical theater or like an activity. BAS isn't. You're representing a whole like group of people. How is that challenging?
Well, it's challenging to have events and lectures and seminars on things that cater to everybody, and we all don't have the same values. So a lot of our topics you may not agree with. All Black students may not agree with all the things that we promote as our core morals. So that can be challenging at times.
Okay. What events do you have upcoming at Pitt? Anything that you want to plug? Oh, let's go.
Great
Yeah.
that you asked that, actually. So next month is Black History Month, and we have several events coming up. We have a Powder Puff football game, so if any girls would like to sign up, you can see one of us to sign up. And if boys you want to support, it's on February 3rd. We have a historical presentation on the 9th. We're going roller skating, so we rented out a roller skating rink on the 11th. We have 2 GBNs for the month, about 100 things you don't know about Black History Month and about Black love. We are collabing with Pitt Program Council for a Black Panther movie premiere on the 15th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. They're $10 each. And we have a Service Saturday project and a poetry slam on the 17th.
It's wonderful. So how can people get involved with BAS?
You can just come to any of our GBMs. We have GBMs every other Monday. The next GBM would not be tomorrow, but the Monday after that. And follow us on social media at PittBAS, PITTBAS, and stay involved. There's no really dues or anything like that. You can just show up.
Yeah, and you're welcome to come into the office at any time. It's on the 6th floor of the Union, room
613.
Room 613 of the 6th floor of the Union. Just come in any time the door's open. There's probably at least 5 people in there at any time.
Okay. What more? So what inspired you to to take these leadership roles in BAS? Like, how has that affected your life and kind of shaped who you are at Pitt?
BAS has helped shape who I am at Pitt, and it's definitely given me a place to belong. So I wanted to stay and help, and I also had things I wanted to do in BAS and my own visions for it, so I stayed and got involved.
Okay.
For me, it was good to stay involved with people that I easily got along with. Also, like with Blackline, one of my majors is English writing, so it's good for me to have something to like work with where I could be writing and editing. So it not only helps me educationally, but I also like doing it.
Yeah, can you speak more on Blackline? Like, explain how it works and how it's published and distributed and how we can read it?
Sure. So BAS started in 1968, and since then we've had Blackline. But this semester we've gone online, so if you go to www.basblackline.com, you'll see the website that we're working on right now. We're gonna have some more articles coming out, and we're really excited about it. So before, it was like every other month we'd print the magazine, but now we're online, so it's just a rolling process.
So what else is, for BAS, what other, you have all your events, but are there other clubs that you guys work with a lot?
We work with a lot of the clubs on the 6th floor, cross-cultural leadership development area. So we have a lot of collabs with Campus Women's Organization and Rainbow Alliance, and some with NPHC as well.
It's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for coming on. You've been a wonderful guest. Thank you guys. Sorry. So terrible. Thank you so much. You've been a wonderful guest. We'll be right back with some more interviews. Welcome back to Pitt Tonight. Our next guests this evening are some members from the cast and crew of Pitt's Little Shop of Horrors. Hello. Hey guys, so there's a bunch of you. So do you want to all like kind of pass the mic and introduce yourselves?
We'd love to.
Good.
Hi, my name is Kevin, and I'm the stage manager for Pitt's production of Little Shop of Horrors.
Hi, my name's Davis Weaver. I'm playing Orange Scrivello, DDS the dentist.
Hi, my name's Adia Augustine. I'm playing Audrey 2, the plant.
My name's Kylie Dunn. I'm playing Audrey 1, not the plant.
And I'm Patrick Meyer, and I'm playing Seymour.
Wonderful. Thank you guys. So for people who haven't seen the show, do you guys have anything you want to like, without spoiling anything, that you want to tell us?
Sure. So, take over the mics. Yes. So, Little Shop of Horrors is a musical that kind of has a 1980s-ish feel, and it concerns the story of one Seymour Krelborn, who's a young florist who works at a rundown flower shop in Skid Row. And it's a story kind of about optimism and hope, and concerns the lives of all these people living in this rundown area of town who are always kind of hoping and searching for a better life. And they get that opportunity one day when a mysterious plant kind of comes into his possession, and the story is concerned with how that plant affects his life and the lives of those around him, and kind of a story, a warning actually against feeding the plant, which you'll get when you see the show.
Good. So for all of you, how is this production, what's your process like to be involved in this as an actor, or for like you, Kevin, as managing it? How's that been?
So I can talk a little bit about the structure, I guess, of that. So at Pitt, we typically do between 4 and 5 weeks of rehearsal with about a month beforehand of pre-production. And so we'll meet every night during the week for about 6 to 11, and then once on the weekend for about 5 hours as well. And we'll go through the music. We have choreography, a choreography team of 3 people, music direction. We have a talented cast of undergraduate designers, and we're going to be opening in about 2 weeks, so we hope you all come out as well. The Charity Randall Theater. If you guys want to add anything about that?
As in terms of an acting process, we come in, and our director, Reg Douglas, who works over at City Theater on the South Side, but this is his first show at Pitt, he's really interested in just having the actors put on a very honest portrayal of these characters, and that's just reflected in his directing style, which I think we really enjoy as actors working with him.
Yeah, so you guys were talking about like the design of it. How's that been? You guys, aren't they like both student designers who are kind of like taking over like a lot of like the costuming and other things in that?
Yeah, so we have 3 undergraduate designers. One, Dorothy Sherman, who's the costume designer, who is really going bold with her choices, doing a lot of exotic prints like leopard and kind of exotic like stripes and whatnot. And we also have Leah, who's our lighting designer, also an undergrad, and the great and amazing Laura Valenti, who's actually here tonight, who is our scenic designer. Yeah, shout out to Laura, who's made an amazing, beautiful shop, which most of the play is set in, as well as the downstage, like the edge of the stage being like a rundown Skid Row area. And at one point, we actually renovate the shop during a musical number. So the shop itself goes through a bit of a transformation, much like the lives of these characters. There's kind of a change for the better, hopefully, although you have to see the show to really find out.
So as a cast, you guys spend, it seems like an absurd amount of time together, like 5 hours a day doing rehearsal. Is that like the right, that's a lot. So of all of you, do you have like, which one of you is like the biggest diva?
Definitely Kevin. Kevin is like the worst to work with. So arrogant. Yeah. Genuinely unpleasant.
They're not wrong. Although I would offer that the biggest diva is probably actually our director, Reg. Although not sure how much you'd like us saying that. But it's actually a very humble cast. They've been great to work with. They made my job very easy. And yeah, they've been great.
Good. Okay, that's nice.
It's all
I don't want
lies,
their
they're
actual
terrible.
conflict. Don't you guys like to hate each other? So what made any of you you're all performers. How'd you get into that? Anyone? Wait, Patrick, you're the youngest one here.
So I tried baseball at a very young age, and my dad was always a really big sports guy, and they tried to push me into that, and I was very bad at it. But my sister started doing theater when she was a kid, so when I was young, I was in a production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which is a mouthful.
Classic, right?
But that was kind of the gateway drug into theater for me, and I've been doing it ever since.
So I was really young. I was watching my older cousin. She was in musicals in the high school and whatnot. And I actually have an identical twin brother. And we started doing the musicals when we were in about 6th grade, and we were like the little ducklings in Honk Jr., which is like the story of the ugly duckling, and the rest is history. But we always like played off each other, so it's really fun to work with someone who looks exactly like you, and then also go back into it in college as well and kind of do it on your own, which is awesome.
Oh, okay. Wow. I guess the first play I was in, in 2nd grade, I was in a play written by my school called Go and Buggy, where I played a ladybug. That was pretty lit. But then, I'm so sorry.
All right, somebody take the mic.
But then I didn't do a ton of performing between then high school, but then I was in a play called Fairy Tale Courtroom in my sophomore year of high school, way too old to be doing a play called that. But I just have always really liked doing anything in the performance aspect. I did speech and debate and did the speech aspect, so it was more like performance, so I've just always really enjoyed doing those kind of things.
My parents sometime around when I was maybe most of my life they told me to get involved with theater, and then when I was 12 or so, my school did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which for whatever reason was so exciting to me, and I played a Russian spy with a mustache. It was amazing, and that just really got me hooked into it. And I've just been lucky enough to be able to still stay involved, even though I'm pursuing other things academically. So yeah, it's been awesome. You get to meet people like this.
That's awesome. So just before we wrap up, what are the run dates of this, and how do people get tickets?
Right, so the show is going to be running February 9th through the 18th, and it'll be running at the Charity Randall Theater, which is located inside of the Stephen Foster Memorial Building, located on Forbes Avenue. So there's the cathedral, and there's a tiny building right next to it on Forbes with big red doors. That's the one. You can get tickets walking up at the box office or online at play.pitt.edu. Be running in about 2 weeks for about 2 weekends. I really hope you come out, and thanks for taking the time today.
Awesome. No, thank you guys for being here, and stay tuned for a performance from Jack Swing. Welcome back to our show. Our musical guest for you is going to be a Pittsburgh band, and you can find them on Spotify and all forms of social media, so follow up on that because they have a song dropping soon, and give it up for Jack Swing.
Touchdown. The time I'm losing, moved it with the bruises down. And no more wasting my time getting back. A bed on the scene with pirates and thieves, and we've managed to. We're found underneath. I felt that I cannot leave, which remains true. I think we should flee to the part of the beach where the waves are true. If you're asking me, I'd like to say it would be pretty cool. I'm easily and no more wasting my time getting found. And no more wasting my time getting. from your seat and do damage too. From underneath whatever it is that speaks, or where you place the blame to. I still think we should flee to the part of the beach where the waves are true. Sure, I cannot see, but if you're asking me, it'd be pretty cool. I'm easily fooled. Cross town, no more wasting my time getting found. I gotta get moving, gotta get grooving now. No more wasting my time. Forget it.
Well, thank you so much. That's our show. Give it up one more time for Jack Swing. Really, thank you so much to all of our guests, and thank you guys for coming out, and really, thank you so much to our house band. Have a great night.